You think being a quant developer is just a math wizardry and printing money while sitting on the yacht, right? Maybe you think it's just a glorified IT support for angry traders screaming at you. Here is the truth: both are wrong and both are right. But it depends entirely on where you sit. A quant dev at an investment bank is playing a completely different sport than one at a high frequency trading firm. Today, we are breaking down exactly what they do, who pays the most, and which one will make you lose your hair faster. Let's get into it. First, what is a quant dev? Simply put, quant researcher dream up the math model, trader executes the bet, you you build the engine that make it actually work. You translate math into code that doesn't crash when $1 billion is on the line. First stop, the investment bank. Think of Goldman, JP Morgan, Citi. Here you are often called a strat or a desk quant. Here's what you actually do. You aren't usually trying to beat the market. You're helping the bank make the market. Your day starts at around 9 a.m. You're checking overnight risk report. If the trader wants to price a weird exotic derivative for a client, you write a C++ or Python code to calculate that price instantly. The vibe is corporate, there is bureaucracy. You might spend weeks waiting for compliance approval just to install a simple Python library. But the pay is good. Think of 150k to 300k starting. And honestly, it's the best place to learn the ropes without getting fired. Now let's leave the bank and go to the buy side, the hedge fund. Think of Citadel, Millennium to Sigma. Here you are much closer to the money. Your job is to build the tool that help researchers find alpha, profit. You're waking up early to ensure the data pipeline, the lifeblood of the fund, didn't crash overnight. If the data is dirty, the model will trade wrong and everyone loses their bonus. You're taking a researcher's messy Jupyter notebook code, rewriting it into production grade Python code so it can run on a massive cluster. You are the infrastructure. The pay here is higher. 250k to 500k isn't uncommon because you get a slice of the performance bonuses. But if the fund performs poorly, you might be out of the job. The pressure is real here. And finally, the Formula 1 of finance, high frequency trading or HFT. Think of Jane Street, HRT, jump trading. Forget Python here. C++ is the king. Your goal is not smart logic, it is fast logic. You're optimizing code to run in nanosecond. If your code is 5 microseconds slower than the competitor, you lose the trade and the game is over. You aren't worried about client report. You are worried about how long it takes a signal to travel through a fiber optic cable from Chicago to New Jersey. The pay is absurd. Fresh grad can make 400k plus. Seniors can easily make 7 figures, but the stress is extreme. It's a young person game. If your code has a bug, the firm can lose 10 millions in 10 seconds. So here is the verdict. Go to bank for stability, go to hedge fund for data and strategy, and go to HFT if you're obsessed with speed. But no matter which path you choose, you cannot escape one thing. You need to know how to code. You need to know how to handle financial data, how to backtest, and how to build the infrastructure. That is exactly why I built my Python for Finance and Algo Trading course. I don't just teach you syntax, I teach you how to build the actual tool these firms use every day. We build backtester, we analyze the market, and we create a working trading bot.